Let's start on the Virgo season reading. Okay. Virgos, happy birthday. Okay. First off, happy birthday, Virgos. All right. And if you're tuning in and you're any other zodiac sign, move in the energies of neatness, organization, and abundance during Virgo season. Virgo season, we can really explore our inner world. Okay. Leo season is about popping out and showing. Okay. And Virgo season is about tuning within, getting in the house, okay, getting to know ourselves a little bit better, okay, studying, learning. Oh, listen, the mystic card came out. Studying, learning, going within, learning our inner mystic, our inner magi, okay? Virgo season is about getting organized. It's about getting neat, getting back on our routines, looking at our diets, okay? How have you been eating and how does your eating and your diet affect your everyday routine, okay? How is your body dealing with the food that you give it? How are you dealing with the routine you have set up? Could you edify your routine? Okay. This is the perfect time to really get detailed and focused. Okay. In every aspect of your life, fine tune, calm it down, honey. Okay. Whether that's looking over your finances, looking over your home. Okay. What can you get rid of? Virgo season is the perfect time to purge right before fall. We have spring cleaning, there's also fall cleaning. Get rid of summer clothes that you didn't wear at all this summer. Clean out that closet, clean out that fridge. Okay, get your routines together, your spiritual routines, your exercise regimen. This is the perfect time to get back on track. And if you find yourself, okay, struggling with routine, you need to ask yourself how you deal with consistency and organization. Okay, is it sometimes for certain people like Geminis, which is the opposite, not the opposite, but like similar energy of Virgo, right? Because they're both ruled by Mercury. Gemini energy needs to be a little bit more messy, a little bit more creative, okay, and have things everywhere, but they really know where everything is. Shout out to my Geminis. All right, Virgos, let's get into your message for Virgo season. Okay, Virgos, off off tops, Virgos, I feel like you're really just standing in your light. You're recognizing how impactful your aura is, okay, especially during your season. And you're really tuning in, which is what you do best during your time. Okay, you're tuning in so you can tune up. And Virgo, if you're not doing that, that's what you should really be focused on. Okay, tuning in and tuning up, getting your aura together. Somebody get their brakes fixed. Get your brakes fixed, baby. So yes, tuning in, getting your aura right. Okay, I just went and got this aura spray from House of Intuition. It's called the Glow Spray. I'll link it below. It has really been helping with lifting my energy and my aura, especially after readings. All right, let's get into this. Let's get into it. Virgos, 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 my lovely Virgos. What is going on? And I just recently copped this pocket oracle deck from Kim Kranz. I've been trying to build a spiritual bag, and I feel like Virgo season is the perfect time to do that, which is like my medicine bag. I have two different bags, and depending on the energy of the bag I choose will be the type of healing that my client may need and don't know. All right, it's like little things when you're psychic. Okay, and a Venus and Libra, of course. Style. Okay, Virgo, you might be a Venus and Libra. Style could be something you use to manifest during Virgo season. Okay, collective. All right, let's get into Virgo specific message. Virgos, what's going on with my Virgos during Virgo season? We have the King. Ooh, child. Okay. We also have the Judge. Ooh, Virgos, Virgos. I got a message for you, honey. Virgos, are we having daddy issues during Virgo season? Did I hit a nerve? Are we having some trauma around our inner masculine energy? Yes, the king within ourselves, Virgo. Virgo, you could be having some triggers coming up during your time around your relationship with your father. Okay, you could be harshly judging your father during Virgo season, or the masculines in your life, your husband, the father of your children. You could be judging them. Okay. How you're judging them is up to you. You could be praising them, worshiping them, showing them how much you admire them for the work they put in and teaching you how to be a better masculine yourself, how to protect yourself, how to provide for yourself. Or you could be struggling to see where their place is in your life, Virgo. I know, Bobby know it. Trust me, I do. And you are struggling because there's some things in their shadow that you struggle with within yourself, Virgo. Mhm. 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 There's some things within yourself, Virgo, that you're struggling with to accept, and you're putting it and blaming it on your father. It's like, well, daddy did it, and that's where I learned it. And so it's okay. And I'm learning, no, 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 Virgo. It's time to get a hold of some of these bad habits that you've acquired from your father. Whether that's being overly critical of others. Come on, Virgo. Give the people in your life some grace. Give the people in your life some grace, Virgo, because you don't want people talking about you the way you be going in on people. Okay, so you never really you never really learned from your father how to give grace. Okay, you were overly critical. Okay, and there's two energies working. Either this is what you learned from your father, or this is how you are now treating your father, i.e., how you treat yourself. Okay, and the masculines in your life. Okay, so you're judging them on how they rule, how they assert their leadership. Okay, how they lead. Okay, you're overly critical of others. Yeah, when it comes to other people ruling their lives, Virgo, you always feel like you know a better way. Yeah, Virgo knows a better way than the best way possible that you created. Yeah, you do, and most of the time you truly do, honestly. But this time you're coming off as a know-it-all to the people in your environment. So Virgo, what you really need to know. One second, Virgo, what you really need to know during your time is allow people to be themselves. And as you've grown older and as you get older, some of my younger Virgos, you're still learning this. You learn, keep it to yourself. Sometimes people will spoil your good advice. Okay. And you can spoil it by giving it to somebody who don't even listen. They don't know how to listen. They don't know how to take direction. And you could be struggling with this in around the people in your life. You know, it's like the men in your life don't know how to listen to your advice. They don't know how to listen to your leadership. They're going and moving to the beat of their own drum. And this is triggering you in your relationship with your father, because your father always felt like he knew best. He knew better than you. And your ideas were never really enough. Truly. And so as an adult, you're walking around projecting and neglecting your inner child, okay? Because you never told your inner child, look, you're smart enough. Look, your ideas are brilliant. Look, the way that you see the world is good enough. No. Instead, you invalidate other people. You make other people feel insecure when they're around you. Listen, I'm just reading the energies. But Virgo, what you have to realize is when you stop being so self-critical, that is when other people around you can benefit from that. Why? Because when a Virgo is really loving themselves, they know how to love others. They know how to put the medicine in candy. Okay. They may have you may have some good, solid criticism that others could utilize. Okay. However, it's the way you say it sometimes and the way that you do it that's very nitpicky. And nobody likes to be nitpicked, Virgo. Truly, honestly, they don't. So stop judging yourself during Virgo season. Stop being overcritical. Learn some self-acceptance and self-love. And it's time to heal that daddy wound that you've been carrying around and acting like nobody can see. If you want to stop being your father, first you have to recognize the things that you are doing that are inherently passed down generationally. The lion has to stop, Virgo. The lion has to stop. Lying with your energy, okay? The self-criticism has to stop, okay? The watching and judging people for how they're doing it. Oh, I would have did it this way. And I can't believe they did that. And oh my goodness, like you're judging people from your past. You're judging people from high school. Okay, you over here like just because you got your stuff together, Virgo, don't mean that you can criticize and dictate what other people are doing. I'm telling you, it's the lack of love. Okay, and when you recognize your leadership and your authority and your power, okay, when you recognize that, Virgo, you become a teacher naturally for others. You become someone that people can confide into and trust with their deepest, darkest secrets because you know how to hold a secret, because you yourself have looked at yourself in various different angles and different ways, and you had self-acceptance. See, that's what Spirit's really trying to do, Virgo, is how to accept yourself so you can teach other people how to accept themselves. All right, moving on. All right, let's go ahead and get into Libra. What does Libra need to know during Virgo season? What do my Libras need to know? Libras, you need to smile more, okay? You look so beautiful when you smile. What do my Libras need to know? I'm loving this little pocket deck. It's so cute. What? Ooh, child. Oh, Libras. During Virgo season, some things are coming out about your love life. Some things you've been trying to hide, okay, are peeking through, okay? If you're a Libra and you've been cheating, baby, it's coming out. Sorry. Cardi B, some information could be coming out about your love life, baby girl. Get ready. Virgo season is exposing Libras because you haven't been honest about who you love, who you really love. Some of my Libras could be dating both sexes, and your sexuality could be the question, the topic, the discussion, okay? The topic of discussion during Virgo season. You could be showing love to someone who really doesn't deserve it, Libra. And now is the time to really address these issues during Virgo season before they address you. Okay? Because your lover is feeling like you're depriving them. Like, Libras have this tendency when the relationship is not working out to kind of ghost. And not ghost directly like never talk to you again, but like phase out. Because when a Libra really loves you, you're going to feel it. And when a Libra doesn't love you, you're going to feel it, honey. You're going to feel it very close to home. Okay, you're gonna feel the gifts stop giving. You're gonna feel the compliments stop complimenting. You're gonna feel, them just kind of like not want to spend more time with you. And Libra, that's what's happening. You've been like distancing yourself from your lover, and your lover is calling you out on it. Your lover is like, look, I want to know what's going on. I want to know what's going on. So Libra, it's your choice whether you want to be honest or you want to keep lying about where you've been, what you've been doing, who you've been with. Hello. Okay, I'm trying to keep it cute for you, Libra. Try not to tell your business because I'm not a snitch, but you get what I'm saying. All right. Virgo season really wants you to expose your emotions for your lover. What's really going on underneath the surface, as well as what's really going on with you, Libra. What's really going on with you? Are you in love with yourself? Are you loving yourself? Are you nurturing yourself? It's time to really examine your version of self-love. What does that truly look like for you, Libra? And how can we intensify that? How can we intensify that during Virgo season? All right, let's go ahead and move on to Scorpios. What's going on with my Scorpios during Virgo season? Ooh. Scorpios, are you blocking somebody? Okay, you're getting. Okay, here's the thing, Scorpio. During Virgo season, you're isolating. Okay, and it's not a good isolation. Sometimes you know how to go within and like tune people out, and it's healthy for you, right? It doesn't give isolation and depression. And right now, during Virgo season, you're kind of getting a little depressed, Scorpio. Okay, too much time alone can make you a loner and can make you lonely. You need to find connection. Okay, bridge the gap with the people that are around you, and stop being afraid to extend the offer. You're kind of expecting for people to come to you, to talk to you, to express to you, but what can you do to bridge that gap? What can you do, Scorpio, to make people feel comfortable? Because Scorpio, you give off this vibe of like, don't mess with me. That when people do want to bridge the gap and they do want to have a conversation with you, it's scary. It's intimidating. They don't know how to get the conversation going. It's like, ooh, that person looks like they're going to rip my head off. So Scorpio, can you smile more? Take some notes from Libra. Can you invest more in creating an open dialogue? Scorpio, you have to create the environment of opening up so that people can feel a welcoming environment from you. Because what's happening is there's people that want to come back and have a conversation with you, Scorpio, about some things, but you're just seeing everything in the negative energy. It's like you see the most horrible things about these individuals. When everyone has duality, every relationship has duality, every conversation doesn't have to be negative, Scorpio. Okay. And so right now, you just got to bridge the gap and allow for these conversations to happen. All right. Don't resist the energy. All right. And also, you're protected, Scorpio. Some people could try to come towards you and hurt you and sting you and be all up in your business, but pretty soon they'll realize you're highly protected and good luck. All right. Moving on. Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know during Virgo season? Sagittarius. Sag, you're working on God's time. You're not working on your time. Things in your love life could be moving on divine timing, and you really just need to be patient. Some of you want to get married. Some of you want to have children. Some of you are planning a honeymoon, a marriage, or a re-celebration. But just slow down and let things move in divine timing, okay? When we try to speed things up and all these obstacles start to happen, it's an indication we need to slow down, that we're trying to move ahead of God, and you cannot get ahead of God. Okay. So Sagittarius, slow down, refocus yourself. Okay. If you need personally during Virgo season some time to step outside of the box that you put yourself in, I gotta have this schedule. I gotta have this, and take a break. Don't be afraid to do that during Virgo season. Okay. Virgo season for you, Sag, is really tuning in and putting yourself in a place of solitude so that you can figure out what it is you really want, and so that you can hear spirit on when to move and how to move. Don't move outside of spirit. I promise you it will not go well. All right. Capricorn. Capricorn. Ooh, Capricorn. You're looking at life very black and white during Virgo season. Virgo season is a great time for you because it's very grounding for you. It gets you stable. It gets you stable and gets you focused, Capricorn. However, when it comes down to it, life is not black and white. There is gray areas. And right now you could be struggling to see the gray areas in your life, and you really just need to slow down. Slow down and pay attention to how are you being dramatic, Capricorn? Because sometimes you can be dramatic about certain situations because you're looking at things so black and white that it's like it's not that deep. Cap, it's not that deep. Bob knows it's not that deep. And you'll get to the end of Virgo season and realize, dang, it really wasn't that deep. And if I would have just like stopped analyzing my life in such a black and white way, I'd be able to be comfortable with the gray areas. Okay. And be able to move through the energies without being so stagnant and stuck. It's so rigid. Okay. All right, Aquarius. Ooh, Aquarius. Aquarius, you need to speak with your girl Bob the Healer. You do. You need to call me up. You need to send me an email and let's book a reading. And I'm not joking. You're lacking passion and dedication right now, and that could be very dangerous for you. Okay, and here's a sign. If you find yourself having anger management issues, spazzing out on people, it's because you're not channeling the energy in the right direction. You're deflecting. Yes, during Virgo season, you can be deflecting on the issues that you need to deal with, partially being your management of your passion and your anger. Your passion is turning into anger, Aquarius, and be careful because you need to heal that before it destroys you. And if not, Aquarius, you're struggling right now to really get your feet on the ground, to get back in action during Virgo season. And really, you just need to organize yourself, organize your schedule, because you're kind of all over the place. You're letting your energy, you're letting your energy run you ragged. You're gonna find yourself crashing out by the end of Virgo season, Aquarius. Okay, Pisces. What do you need to know during Virgo season? Baby, you're the star. Baby, you're the gem. Pisces, you need to know your value and your worth during Virgo season. And don't let anybody cheat you on the price. Okay? When the price is right, Pisces is there. Pisces, figure out how much you want people to pay for your services. Write it down in your notes app and don't forget it. Screenshot it. And when people ask you, don't fumble or hesitate on yourself. Because this is the thing, Pisces. You keep second guessing your price. You keep lowering your value for other people because they can't afford you, and that's their problem, not yours. Moving on. Aries. Aries. Aries, what do you need to know? Aries, you need to find your inner warrior, your inner child. Where is your fighting spirit for God? Okay, Aries, you could be losing your fight, your faith. Okay? Your faith could be waning during Virgo season. And it's really because you need to tap in with your inner child, Aries. Tap in with your inner child, Aries, okay? See what it is that God sees from the day that you were born. What is it that God created in you? Because you're a starborn. Yes, you were created, Aries, to do something magnificent in this world, and you're letting the outside circumstances, you're letting the outside voices dictate your star power, and God is not in it. No, God is not in it. All right. And what's going to happen is these people are going to keep poking at you, and you're going to crack open and actually become the butterfly you were meant to be. Okay, because pressure makes diamonds, honey. Okay, cocoons make butterflies, honey. And as things are transforming, you just need to gain your faith, baby. You just need a little bit of mustard seed faith so that you can move through this transition with a little bit of courage, okay? With a little bit of that warrior spirit, okay, Aries? Don't forget that you are the god of war, okay? That means nothing should make you afraid when a battle comes your way. You've already won the battle. You already have all the tools you need to win the war, Aries. Okay, don't forget that. All right, Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? Taurus, my lovely, lovely Tauruses. Taurus, you could be struggling with some self-confidence issues that you really need to get handled. Get it handled, Taurus. Yes, Taurus, you're struggling with your inner child, okay, as well as like Aries. But this is affecting your external circumstances, like how you're showing up, how you're nurturing yourself physically. Okay, you need to be drinking more water. You need to be more in tune with your emotions because you're like becoming a little cut off emotionally. Yeah, and it's causing alarm to the people around you who are seeing how you're taking care of yourself is not healthy. It's not healthy at all. Cancers, you are struggling with being a father. Okay, you could be struggling with being the leader in your life. You could be struggling with your stability. And right now, you really, really, really need to focus on healing your masculine energy. Okay, how is your structure life? How is your career going? Okay, how are you taking care of yourself financially? Okay, how are you, keeping your life afloat, giving yourself structure? You could really be struggling with this because you are struggling with the role of the father. Yes, you see the role of the father as being very black and white. The father does this or the father does that. The father does this or the father does that. But you haven't really given yourself or the men around you or your father the room to really be themselves, to really create fatherhood for yourself. Okay, so Cancer, that's what you need to be working on during Virgo season. What you need to know is get your structure and your stability together. Understand that the father is something that we can shape and create on our own. It doesn't have to be what society has told us. Okay, and learn how to get some stability during, okay, Virgo season. How did your father teach you to be stable? What things did you like about that? What things did you not like about it? How can we change it? How can we improvise and be a better version of that? How can we improve? Excuse me, not improvise. How can we improve being a better father to ourselves? Okay. All right, moving along. Leos. What's going on for my Leos during Virgo season? Leos, you're wearing a mask and it's time to take it off. Yes. Leos, you're walking around acting like you know everything you don't. Baby, you don't. Okay, Leos, we get it. You just came off your season. Everything's great. But you really need to be yourself, Leos. Stop trying to be somebody else. Okay, stop trying to be the version of yourself that you think other people want you to be, Leos. Okay, and mainly it's because you lack the vision of who you want to be right now. And when you start to pray and God starts to reveal to you who He wants or she wants you to be, then we can start walking into that vision of that effortlessly. Okay, so Leos, take the time to take off the mask and tap in with prayer. Okay, you're not praying enough. That's why you can't see where you're going. Okay. Get the vision before you start making provisions, Leo. Get the vision, Leo, before you start making provisions. Okay. What is Bob saying, Leo? Leo, you really need to figure out what God's plan is before you start making moves, before you start trying to execute these goals. Run them by God. Run them by God, baby. All right. And tap in with your Empress energy. Okay. Because as we create, we have to nurture those goals, Leo. Nurture yourself during Virgo season, Leo. Understand the type of mother that you want to be to yourself, Leo. And the mother that you want to show up as to your children, to the people you mother and nurture, to your pets, to the people you love. Okay. And as you learn to mother people around you and yourself, your goals will naturally develop. Okay, the mask that you're wearing will naturally fall off, and who you are, you will truly be nurturing and developing. Okay, so thank you guys for rocking with me during this reading for Virgo season. Like, share, and subscribe.